Hey guys, what's up? It's Monkey. Welcome back to Isaac. And let's get into this. So, I do have to apologize for playing Isaac yet again. I think I said I was going to play Samson last time. Let's go with Samson anyway. So he does need a dark room one and a chest one, so I can go either direction. Probably depending on how powerful I am at the time. But yeah, either way, works completely fine, so I can go ahead and do that. But I'm playing Isaac yet again, and yeah, there hasn't been a whole lot of variety lately, just a lot of Isaac playing. I guess we'll take this. I suppose. It's okay. It's not great. We already do have a boss rush win with Samson, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's just go into the boss right away. It's going to be Pin, which is fine. Might be advantageous to take some damage here, so we can speed up the fight a little bit, so I'll go ahead and do that. I'll take a couple hits from Pin, and one more, and then I'll freeze him the next time he jumps out, or that just fears him, actually. Never mind, well, I did gain some damage from hurting myself, which is the nice thing about Samson. Every single time you get hurt, you gain a little bit of damage. It's very nice, up to 6 times of taking damage. But anyway, yeah, like the pin fight will still take a while, because even with gaining some damage from that, it's still, you know, Samson doesn't have the best base damage or anything, so it still can take a little while. And we'll get a health upgrade from that, which is fine. We'll explore the rest of the floor, see if we can't find ourselves a tinted rock or something like that. But anyway, probably need to turn the sound down. It's sounding quite loud. I'll try to do that in just a second here. Oh, this looks interesting, but I just don't have any bombs to blow stuff up, unfortunately. Bombs are very, very nice. Bombs are key, in fact, but yeah, none of these rooms were fighting rooms, so we are not going to get any consumable drops. That's very unfortunate. So we'll just have to head down to the next floor with things the way that they are. 1 second. Turning down the volume. Okay, we're good. Keep leaving it really loud for some reason. Down to basement 2, and I lost all that extra damage that I gained on the basement 1, which is unfortunate, but as soon as I find a way to lose some health, I'll do that. But I, of course, want to keep my devil room hopes alive. There's our key, 4 item room. That's wonderful. So I'm going to try not to take any red heart damage. We'll see how that goes. Sometimes it goes better than other times when I try not to take damage. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but I typically like to get a tinted heart on the first floor, so I can, you know, guarantee not taking red heart damage. Like, these spider sacks are just jingling, and it's freaking me out, man, because I think they're going to spawn spiders, and then they don't do it, and I'm like, what's going on? So, yeah, alright, so a couple spiders spawn. Looks like this room isn't too bad, but hopefully I'll pick up a tinted heart, just for some extra safety. Extra safety is never a bad thing. And these spiders are going to attack me while I'm trying to destroy their spawners, I would imagine, but man, I'm still working with base damage, so just let me deal with things slowly. But yeah, unfortunately, I have been playing a lot of Isaac lately, and one thing I gotta say is, like, I just do this channel as a hobby. There's really nothing to it other than that, and like, the main game I feel like playing is Isaac. For some reason, I just really, really like the Binding of Isaac, so that's for the most part what I play, but that is the reason why. That was some pretty sick juking there. I gotta get some of these things dead. I'm gonna focus on the pink dudes, because I think they're a little bit faster to kill than the spiders, and I will try to get through this room without taking damage. No promises. I think I want to save my mom's pad charge, which isn't necessarily going to help with that, because it's just going to fear enemies, and sometimes feared enemies can move in unpredictable ways. Heart. You know, if that was a tinted heart, we would have been way better off. Daddy Longlegs. Going with the consistent spider theme of this floor so far. So Daddy Longlegs is great. He'll stomp on enemies, do a really good amount of damage this early on in the game. And I believe he will stomp, like, just continuously stomp during boss rooms and such, which will help out quite a bit. And if you get this guy with the Nod Leaf item, you can essentially win the game without having to do anything, which is extremely time consuming, but possible. Okay, so 2 Mola Booms. This could be bad. Okay, Daddy Longlegs is just going to take care of them for me. It would have been cool if he blew them up next to the bombs beyond rocks, so I could have gotten some bombs from it, but I will get 1 bomb from this room. We have a possibility of a secret room here, I believe, so I'm going to check it out. That was the wrong one. It's probably on the right side of the floor. There's not a whole lot of consumable drops lately, man, but that's fine. You know, you're not going to get them every single run. There are going to be times where the consumable drops just don't happen, and Daddy Longlegs is doing all the work right now. I'm barely even having to fight enemies. Daddy Longlegs just does it all for me. Another red heart drop. Why am I not surprised? Obviously, a little bit of sarcasm was involved there, so, oh my goodness, Daddy Longlegs does about a third of the Widow's health every single time he stomps, which is very, very nice. So, I should get through an entire floor on base damage without taking any red heart damage. I am quite impressed with myself right now. There we go. I just gotta take out the last couple spider sacks without getting hit. There's our tinted heart, finally. You took a while to finally happen, but hopefully we'll find a blood bank on the next floor so I can gain some damage. Another health upgrade. If I had a dice, I would re-roll that. Well, I'm taking Dark Bum, because I always take Dark Bum. I honestly don't know if I've ever taken Lower to the Pit before. I'm just not sure. I probably have at some point, but we'll take it. It's 2 hearts, which is unfortunate because all it is flight. I wish that was a 1 heart deal instead of 2, but we'll make it work. I just remembered I forgot to go to the curse room on the last floor. That's my bad, man. I should have gone. It would be smart. Oh yeah, Dark Bum, which is an always take item. Even if you only have like 1 red heart and half of a soul heart left, you want to take Dark Bum. Always take Dark Bum. Number 1 rule of thumb is Dark Bum. Yes, that rhymed. Yes, it was probably a horrible pun as well, but it is what it is. But flight is so handy because not only does it mean that you can avoid damage a lot easier, which is great, it also means that there's always going to be a lot of consumable drops that are behind ledges and stuff like that that you normally can't get to, but now you can with flight. So I love it. And I normally won't take Lord of the Pit, depending on how many red hearts I have, but I'll take just about any other flight item in the game. I'll do it. I have a key, and that was definitely worth it. We profited a good amount there. 3 red chests. Always go for the 3 red chests. Like, there is no reason not to. Good excuse for turning into Guppy. Good chance that you might get a Guppy item or something like that, or, you know, possibly even another Devil Room item, although those are extremely rare in red chests. And you just have to fight a small arena for it, which on Catacombs 1 floor is not that big of a deal, but it seems like, unless we find a blood bank on this floor, and blood bank does not count as red heart damage for earning a devil deal or anything, which is one of the great things about them, but also as Samson, not only can you get money for playing the blood bank, but you get damage as well, and it doesn't count as taking damage, which is just amazing. So blood banks as Samson are very, very key to run into. A blood bag as Samson, as long as you keep some red hearts around, can be a very good item to take along with you as well. Blood bag is, or IV bag, I apologize. I always mix up the two. So yeah, normally, wow, the damage is being taken right now. Normally, IV bag, not that great of an item, unless you, I don't know, have little Chad or something, then it can be okay, but are you gonna give me a soul heart? Oh, there we go. Thanks, bud. Alright, that pays for the soul heart that I lost during that challenge room. So, that was not that big of a deal. And here's our blood bank. So, I will be playing this thing for all of my red hearts. And I will gain some very handy damage for doing so. So, we're going to play it 3 times. And I believe that means we've taken 5 hits on this floor. So, almost the maximum amount of hits that you can take on a floor. We'll take Big Fan. It is a very large and slow-moving orbital. I'll just let Dark Bum take that. I know I could have taken that and then played the Blood Bank one more time for a little bit of extra damage, but I think we're okay. We'll just let Dark Bum take all the rest of the hearts from now on. But Big Fan does not count towards your 3 orbital cap that you normally have. Thanks for this free secret room, bud. Oh, and Dark Bum can just go to town here. So what you want to do with Dark Bum in this room is you want to let him pick up a heart, and then you want to leave the room. Because if he drops a heart in this room, he'll drop a red heart. But if he drops, because the only heart drops in that room have to be red hearts, because that's the way the room works, I guess. But if you get him to go in, and then take a heart, and then you leave, he can drop a soul heart, because I'll just take 1 red heart here. Okay, you can take the last one, I'll leave. And there's a spider. Not a red heart, but... So now, yeah, we have tons and tons and tons of health, which is nice, you know, it's always nice to have tons of health. Daddy Longlegs, you want to go, bud? Alright, well, yeah, this guy's going to be going down very, very fast, and no, got hit there. Well, at least that means that we have the maximum amount of damage that we can gain from Bloody Lust on the floor, and we do get ourselves a secret room as well. I'll be going to the shop as soon as possible. And what's in here? The razor. Well, I'm not really that interested in the razor. You can use it to damage yourself, and I believe it's gain damage for the floor. which is nice, but I'm not completely down for that. I'll buy this key. I'm not really down for the battery either. It can be useful. It stores a charge, so you can gain multiple charges for an item. Well, only 2. You can't just gain unlimited charges for an item or anything. But we'll just donate our money, because we do got to get to work on that donating. So we're up to, I believe, 362. The only thing left to do on this floor is go to the curse room, so I'll go ahead and do that really quickly. Probably a couple more rooms we could explore, but I'm not that interested in them. I'm mostly just interested in damage upgrades, because even though my damage is pretty good right now, on the next floor it will be back to base damage. Got hit there, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about it, because we'll get a soul heart from the fires, and we'll get another soul heart from the chest, and we are just having so much health right now, it's crazy. But anyway, we'll go down to the next floor, and Dark Bomb, of course, will help out a lot with the amount of health that we're able to keep having. So I'm not really too worried about health, but down to the next floor we go. That was a fairly successful floor, I think. Big Fan isn't that great, and we didn't get a devil room item, but things could be a lot worse. I'm just going to go to the curse room right away. I think that we do. Oh, there's Dead Cat. Well, I'm going to take Dead Cat, because, you know, why would you not take Dead Cat if you only have 2 red hearts? Minus 1 red heart, but I gain 9 lives, which is great. And I will take a damage from that curse room, which raises my damage by a little bit. I'll do this boss challenge room for an eternal heart. Sweet action. And that means... this eternal heart means a multitude of things, but I'll gain another red heart as long as I get it down to the next floor. I think I have enough soul hearts where that's pretty much guaranteed, unless I do something dumb like play a blood bank. I guess I could scout out the floor just to see if there is a blood bank to raise my damage by 1. Because if you play a blood bank with an eternal heart, that's a massive fail because you lose the eternal heart. It's really dumb of you to do that, so I hope you're not doing that. And we'll fight Peep yet again. Once again, I'm torn into pieces because I hate fighting Peep. Man, this boss really grinds my cookies because he's just so irritating. We'll get Big Fan in there, which doesn't do that much damage. Like, normally these orbitals in this game just do so much damage. Not really the case with Big Fan. He's like letting down the team a little bit here, because he doesn't do that much damage. That room took way longer than it should have. I'm just going to take the Eternal Heart because I know me and I know I'll forget it. Thank you, Dark Bomb. I know for a fact I'll forget the Eternal Heart if I don't bring it with me. So that was silly. Daddy Longlegs exploded the dude just as I entered the room, and I was unable to avoid the damage. But hey, you know, as long as Dark Bomb is keeping up with giving us health, we should be okay. Because we'll get a lot of health from him, and we will get damage from tier damage every single time we get hit. So it all works out to create one happy environment in which to play Isaac in. So yeah, I have a good amount of damage on this floor once again, which is nice. Death can be a wonderful card. I'm just going to use it here, because I'm going to get another card as a drop, and I'll just use the hero font. I guess I could hold on to it at a later date, because I might get all of those soul hearts just from Dark Bomb anyway, the way things have been going so far. I've been getting a lot of red heart drops, which is nice. And this room should be fairly easy. So we just need to find our item room, find our boss room, head down to the next floor. The usual song and dance of this game, the grind. And hopefully we'll get powerful enough. I don't know if I want to do Dark Bomb or a Dark Room or Chest this run. I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, that we did Dark Room last run, so I might try a chest this time. I mean, Samson needs both of them, so it doesn't matter that much which one I do. Oh, you're still alive down here. All those things exploded into this room, and not a single one of them blew up mushrooms. That's very unfortunate. Oh, soy milk. Soy milk is so bad. Unless you get it with the right combination of items. I don't want to say it's entirely bad, because there are, like, if you get, for example, if you get lump of coal with it, lump of coal synergizes very, very nicely with soy milk, but most things do not, and usually when you have soy milk, it can really hurt your damage. It's a tiers, like, all the way up to max tiers that you can possibly get. Check out what's in here. There's a Nun's Habit in here. I'll buy it because it's there. I'm not all that excited about a Nun's Habit. It'll restore our spacebar charges every single time we get hit. We will gain one extra thing on our spacebar. I'm going to clear out the rest of this floor just because I have an extreme lack of consumables right now, so Might be nice just to get some keys and bombs and that sort of stuff. There we go. This is exactly while I was clearing out the rest of the floor. But yeah, Nun's Habit, not really that useful, which is crazy because it was one of the best items in the game in the original Isaac. Now, not so much, especially because the D6 is now a 6-room charge instead of just a 3-room charge as well. So we'll get a couple bomb fly rooms to finish off the floor. Hopefully, I'll get a bomb from this room. I haven't seen a tinted rock yet. I've probably missed one. That's usually the case when I say I haven't seen something. It's just because I did see it, but I wasn't paying attention. And we'll finally fight the boss of this floor. I would check for the secret room, but I don't have any bombs, so I can't really do that. Secret room would probably be, I don't know. But we have a double trouble boss fight, double Geminis. I'll just use my item right away, get some good damage off on this Gemini. Daddy Longlegs, it would be cool if you helped join in the fight here, but I can understand if you got your own agenda. It happens. So I'm not sure if you can just chill on the gaps here and not get hit. Gemini's little brother, little conjoined brother, can probably hit you, even if you are on the gaps. But once the little brother is dead, you can just chill out on the gaps. Gemini can't really do anything. If you have flight, of course. And then there you go. We did get a devil room as well. And Dark Bomb is going to get us back up to full health. Blood Clot is a damage up out of one eye. It's good. Okay, Krampus, if we get Lump of Coal, I will take soy milk. If we get Krampus' head, I'll take Krampus' head, but I won't take soy milk. So, this is the moment of truth. This is the moment. Oh, we got Krampus' head. Alright, well, that's a little bit disappointing because I kind of wanted to try soy milk and Lump of Coal. I've never had them before personally, but I've seen them and they're very, very good. But Krampus' head is a pretty good item, so I'm not entirely upset with that either. We will gain some damage for visiting that curse room, so that's always nice. There's other ways, better ways to gain damage, of course, but when you're Samson, might as well take advantage of that. There's our first tinted rock of the game, that I've noticed anyway, and it's going to kill all of our little buds as well. And small rock is a damage up, which is greatly appreciated, because that's the first damage up of the run. Which you might be a little bit surprised by, because I've had some pretty large tiers, but that is thanks to the power of Bloody Lust, because Bloody Lust is a great item. Oh yeah, our item room's here. I didn't even notice that till now. Infamy is good, and it shows up every single room, or every single run. Another tinted rock, and some skulls we can blow up with the same bomb, which is great. And we'll get Max's head, or Cricket's head. I still call it Max's head, which is another item that just shows up all the time. Infamy and Cricket's head, like you get them nearly every single run, or maybe it's just me. It's probably just me, but they are very, very common items nonetheless, which I'm not upset about because they're very, very good items. Cricket's head is one of the better damage ups in game. Magic Mushroom, I remember when Rebirth first came out, is something I ran into every single run as well, and Magic Mushroom is another thing that's very, very good. So I'll play this 3 times. Won't lose my devil chance because this game is awesome, and I'll gain a good amount of damage. Just look at the size of my tiers. Cricket's head helps out a lot with that, obviously, but another thing that helps out with that is just the fact that Bloody Lust is so good if you can run into blood banks. And you get some money for it, for your troubles, so why not? Oh, that was silly damage to take, but that's okay. I wish I could donate some more money. I really can't, though. I don't see anything in here that's too tempting. I don't have a trinket yet, and I doubt I'm going to run into 2 extremely good trinkets in the remainder of this run, so I'm not all that interested in Mom's purse, although it could be a decent item. Back up to nearly full health, so I'll just... Oh, that was silly. I didn't even mean to do that, but... Okay, there's a trinket, so now we have a decent one. Pinky Eye, it's a lot better than not having a trinket. I guess that's not a bad thing to play that. Well, I can now buy Mom's purse. I'll take this health up, why not? We're probably not going to get Polaroid invincibility anyway, so... Okay, now I might as well buy Mom's purse. I mean, I don't have anything else to spend the money on, so... If I run into another trinket, which hopefully will happen, I can pick that one up as well, and I can have a Pinky Eye and another trinket, which I'm not seeing any green tiers, but I guess they do exist. Okay, here's our boss room. Let's just go for it. Krampus' head, the power, and unfortunately we didn't get to show off our awesome tier damage on that boss fight, but I ensure you it does exist. Because Krampus' head is so good and just took out the boss on his own. Curse of the Unknown means that we can't see our health, which is fine, because I know that I have a lot of it right now. A whole bunch of sense. So the shop on this floor is also going to be happening. There's another curse room. Getting curse rooms consistently every single floor, which I'm a fan of. I mean, admittedly, we've only had one good one so far, the one with Guppy's body. No, it's called Dead Cat. I realize that, but I'll use my last bomb for this chest. Hopefully I won't regret it. I might regret it. Empress is pretty good, actually. I think I'll hold on to that. Speed up. Excellent. Luck down. Not excellent. Can I pick up this? Okay, there we go. We can just use the chariot to get out of the room for free. That's one use of the chariot. I had never considered doing that before, like using the chariot and then picking up another card, or... I guess it works, though. Cool. And we get to hang on to the Empress. Pretty fly. That's excellent. So we have 2 orbitals now, but we can get up to 4 because one of them is big fan and doesn't count as one of the orbitals. So Infamy just blocked damage for me there, which is why Infamy is so legitimate, and it just blocked another damage. It has a chance of blocking a tier every time it hits you. Pretty sweet. Okay, so we're really just looking for our boss now. I wouldn't be too upset if we skipped our item room. I mean, there's not really any reason to. I don't really want to do boss rush again, and I don't have a teleporting item to steal from boss rush, so I don't know if we need to visit it. It's probably too late anyway. And there's a beggar. Experimental treatment could be great, could be awful. We'll take it, because we're here to take risks. So what did that do? I can't tell. Like, my tiers don't look amazing. My damage looks fine. Okay, I have faster tiers, in fact, and lower damage. I'm not really sure if we're going to be doing more or less damage overall, but there you go. Mom's coin purse. Hopefully we'll get, like, a tiers up. Paralysis. Not really a huge fan of that pill. And this is, Are You a Wizard? Not really a huge fan of that one either. So that was not the best draw that you could get. 2 Are You Wizards, a lockdown, and a paralysis. But so we will be fighting this room with Are You a Wizard, which might be a little bit frustrating, but we'll get through it. And any second now, my tiers should be back to normal. It normally only lasts a minute, 45 seconds, something around those lines. It's just hard to hit enemies with this thing, man. Alright, so Chubb is going to die any second. Getting some extra poison damage off, and we get more red hearts, which Dark Bum loves red hearts. He's such a fan of them, and I'm at full health, so I can't even take those extra soul hearts. Maybe I should have picked them up myself, I don't know. I'll blow up the Cinder Rock here. Actually, I won't, because I don't have a bomb, never mind. It's being silly. I'm getting a ton of... oh, that's unfortunate. Our last shop of the game is greed, so we are not going to be able to do anything with this shop. I mean, we could get some money, and we get a bomb, which I'll use for that Tinted Rock, so that's fine. Boom. We've already gotten the small rock, so we can't get the small rock again, unfortunately, but we have like 3 extra soul hearts to get in case something goes bad in this room, because you can't leave the mom room unless you have a teleport, and I do not have a teleport, so that won't be happening. One thing is, experimental treatment can also change your health, so I don't know for a fact what my health is right now. So that's one thing to keep in mind. I'll use Krampus' head to get most of Mom's health down. I was standing a little bit too close to the hand here. And there we go. That was fairly easy. Polaroid. Because we're going to the chest, man. And I'm up to full health again. So that's nice. Oh, yes. Pact. Alright, damage and tears up. I'm a fan of the Pact. I think it's a very, very good item. And we'll see how disgusting our damage is down on this next floor. Is it bad? No, that's not bad at all. I must have not taken that many hits on the last floor, now that I think about it. Because after taking experimental treatment, my tears looked really small, but that also just could be because I didn't have the full effect of Bloody Lust. Wow, that was a very quick trip to the boss. I'll take it. I'll probably want to do another couple rooms just to get my Krampus' head recharged, though. But yeah, that's not very common where you do literally 2 rooms and then you find the boss on the womb. That doesn't happen that much, so you gotta be happy about it when it does, and it's a double trouble boss as well, or it could be Mr. Fred. Either one of the two, because Mr. Fred does take up a extra large boss room. I think this is Anza's vision. It lets you see the entire map. It's like a map encompass effect for the full floor. Cool. Kind of like the crystal ball. So our regular secret room is right over here, so we might as well go do that. Our top secret room, no thanks. For whatever reason, the top secret room isn't by the boss. It usually is, but in this case it's not. I don't have any bombs. What's going on? Alright, I'll do these 3 red chests. So we got Guppy's Paw. We're 2/3 of the way to Guppy now. I'm going to take the head of Krampus so that I do get a charge from this floor. Because I want that. If I'm holding Guppy's Paw at the end of the room, it doesn't do anything for me. But if I'm holding Krampus's head, then I'll get a item charge. And then I'll be able to use it against Mr. Fred or whatever our boss happens to be. 3 Monstros. So, of course, since this is the womb, you get bosses during the challenge room instead of normal enemies. It's very strange. Because it's not a boss challenge room, but you're fighting bosses. I don't really know who decided that was a good idea, but that's how it works. And we should have absolutely no problems with health here. I mean, I have another couple soul hearts I can come back for if I really need them, so we'll keep that in mind. Paralysis isn't helpful. Pretty Fly is helpful, however, so I'll take that. And no, I do not want Guppy's Paw. I just don't. I'm probably going to hold on to the Empress until the Isaac fights. I still don't have a bomb, so I can't go to the secret room. Our plans were foiled once again. Normally, womb bosses... Oh, it's double gate. That's fine. I don't necessarily have a problem with double gates. It's a pretty fine fellow. We might take some damage here, but remember, I can take 2 hits, because I do have 2 soul hearts ready and waiting for me. Okay, Infamy just blocked a hit there. That's nice of you, Infamy. Just a couple more hits and he should be down. This is a lot slower than uses Krampus' head. But at least I didn't have to do both gates by myself. I only had to kill 1. So it turned this double trouble boss room into a single trouble. A regular fight. Okay, we get Torn Photo. No devil room, unfortunately. But I have had a lot of devil rooms. I mean, you can't get too greedy here. But Torn Photo... Oh, I was hoping you'd drop the soul heart on the next floor. Sometimes he waits a while. Torn Photo is a tears up, so I just have very, very fast shooting tears right now, which is great. I'm a fan of that. I don't mind. And I also believe it's a shot speed up, which is whatever. Getting a ton of keys, which is perfect because we're going to the chest. So I don't have Guppy's Paw this run, or I mean Guppy's Tail this run. I do have Guppy's Paw. I've touched it anyway. Don't have Guppy's Tail this run, unfortunately, which is weird because I have been getting Guppy every single run as of late. It's very strange when I'm not Guppy, but I'm not. But who knows? Maybe this room could change that. It doesn't, but it is a damage up, so that's great. It's the next best thing. So we got a charge there because of Nun's Habit, which admittedly I forgot about, but we do have it. So yeah, we got 1 damage up from that curse room. Very nice. It's really rare to run into an item that's not a Guppy item in a curse room, but it does happen from time to time. We have enough keys where this is probably worth it. 3 gray chests. Finally, some bombs. I've been waiting a while to get some. What's this? Hematemesis. Actually, that's pretty good when you have Dark Bomb. I mean, unfortunately, I don't need the health, but if you were to need the health, that would be great with Dark Bomb. We're gonna have soul hearts scattered all over the place now, aren't we? Okay, looking for the boss fight. That's all I care about. Don't care about the floor, unless there's a library or something, but Krampus' head is pretty good, so I will want to stick onto that. And especially if we run into Guppy, Krampus' head works very, very well with Guppy because it spawns so many flies. There's probably a tinted rock in there, but I just do not care right now. So I'm not going to spend too much time looking for it. I'm very tempted to use Krampus' head here, but I know that the mom's boss fight is going to be happening any second, so I'm going to hold off on that. Yeah, maybe a little bit of too good to use syndrome. I don't know what Dagaz does. I think it removes the curse of the floor, I believe, but we don't have a curse of this floor, so it doesn't do anything. But yeah, I'm fairly certain that's what it does. I guess I could have held on to that, but I think I'd rather have the Empress on the Isaac fight than remove the curse of whatever the floor is. Unless it's a very annoying curse. Who knows? That could be the case. Okay, so Mom won't even spawn extra eyes, which is fine. Normally she does, because those eyes are typically what I take damage to in the Mom's Heart fight. Is those freaking eye lasers, man. They're so annoying, but yeah, she's not even going to spawn those, which is cool. Okay, like the brimstone moving around attack, I'm not a fan of that. We got hit once, but Dark Bum is gonna redeem ourselves for that. Cool. Alright, up to the Isaac fight. We've already killed an Isaac with Samson, unfortunately, so we're gonna do it again. And man, my team rate is so good right now. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Might be beneficial to take a hit or two during this floor and then like restore the health with Dark Bum so we could get some more damage. We'll see. We'll see how things go. I will access this curse room. I'm not afraid, and we are only one guppy item away from being guppy. If I run into a guppy item, I will admit the luck has just been unreal as of late. It has been. I've been getting so much luck. So entering the curse room is free, of course, because we have flights. And we don't even need that soul heart. It's a rare time when you don't even need a soul heart on the cathedral, but I'll take it. A bomb drop. Those have been few and far between this particular run. So Daddy Longlegs versus Daddy Longlegs. How will it end? The world may never know. So yeah, I have a Daddy Longlegs too. What are you going to do about it? And that fight went fairly well. I could actually check... Oh no, Super Envy. Well, best case scenario, we could get a orbital fly. Not the typical orbital pretty fly that you might be thinking of, the orbital attack fly. That's the item he drops. Could be alright. I'd probably never use it, because I think we have enough tier damage where that isn't really necessary, but it could happen. Can he give us an item? No, but he does give us a bomb. Which I'll check for the secret room here, because I might as well. I have enough bombs, right? If that's an impassable location, it's not an impassable location. We'll check here. I think I placed that bomb a little bit off center, but I don't have that many bombs, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. If that was, in fact, the secret room. Unless we get another one of those vision runes, and then we can check for the secret room that way. So, man, I've taken a couple hits, and my damage looks spectacular. I think we did get a damage multiplier as well. Oh, this boss can be annoying. With picking up Cricket's head earlier, so every single damage up is going to be even more effective than it typically would be. This should be a soul heart here. Right? Yeah, there we go, buddy. So hopefully we won't have to do a full clear on the womb, but... Or not on the womb, but on the cathedral. We did the womb last floor, naturally. But we'll see. It does have to happen sometimes. There is a challenge room. If there's something good in there, I will not be afraid to take it. If it was 3 red chests, I would have just gone for it. But, you know, for 1 gray chest, it's probably not worth it. The only time I take 1 gray chest challenge rooms is if I'm really, really desperate for a key or something like that. Or even a bomb, although I don't know that many situations where you would be really, really desperate for a bomb. I'm sure it does happen, just not that often. Okay, fairly easy room to take care of. I'm not even a little bit tempted to go for that gray chest. There's too many spikes around. That's just asking to take damage. Unless you had extra health sitting around, that's probably not that good of an idea. This has to be the path to Isaac. There we go. See? Look at that. You just gotta be firm with the game, and it gives you what you want. Speaking of what I want, it would be less of these ghost guys. That would be absolutely great. Okay, I think there's one more alive. He's in here somewhere. I can sense him. Okay, there we go. Isaac fights. We'll Empress up. Gain some extra damage and speed. And this fight shouldn't take too long, because my damage is very real right now. Okay, so with these light beams, you just hide in the corner. You can normally dodge damage by hiding in the lower corner, but I have been hit before hiding in the lower corner. So just to be on the safe side, I try to go to the upper corner. Like that. And if you have enough speed, you'll dodge damage. Although, I have also had runs where I just did not have enough speed to dodge damage, and when that happens, it's very unfortunate, but it does happen. So it's taking a little while, because Isaac is getting very, very friendly with his beams of light here. I guess I'll take this Eternal Heart. I don't know if I need it, though. I guess that's an extra play on a blood bank if we run into, so we won't be able to see our health, but we're full health at the moment. Oh, wow, the bad space for items are real. I'll definitely take Dry Baby, because Dry Baby is awesome. I'm not going to take Chocolate Milk, because we have a really good tier rate already, and I'm just not that big on chocolate milk. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I'm sorry for all you huge chocolate milk fans out there, but it's just really not my favorite item. So we should be absolutely fine on the chest. One strategy is just to kind of chill out behind Dry Baby and just let him take every single tier. And I'll be trying to do that to the best of my ability. I'm not going to run into a D6 in all likelihood. Well, I mean, even if I did run into a D6, because it could happen, I'd most likely want to use that to reroll the starting room anyway. So, yeah, just kind of chill out behind Dry Baby, and if any tiers are shot at you, and they hit Dry Baby, not only can he damage enemies, but he has like a huge hitbox, so he blocks a lot of tiers. It's great. Oh, an empty room. Another empty room. Okay, what's going on here? Got hit another time there. Oh, and another time. Alright, so I'm down like 3 soul hearts. Of course, Curse the Unknown, I'm just not exactly sure how much health I have. That was close. I'm not sure if, because we did get the Dead Sea Scrolls in the starting room. I'm just not entirely sure if you still can get a D6 effect from the Dead Sea Scrolls. I believe you could in the original game. I'm not sure if that happens anymore, though. I guess we could try it. We could pick up the Dead Sea Scrolls and try to re-roll everything. That was a fairly easy room. Hopefully I'll get some soul hearts from this. Dark Bomb? Be my guest. Okay, maybe not. So this is a poop room. Always move very, very slowly in the poop rooms, because... Oh, cool, there's our boss fight. Alright, so we'll just try to get rid of this room as fast as possible. Hopefully I'll get a red heart and then get another heart from Dark Bum. We did get a Yum heart. It is a red heart, just not exactly the red heart that I had in mind. Okay, so I somehow poisoned Dark Baby from using Krampus's head. I did not know that was possible, but... So yeah, I'm just going to chill out behind Dry Baby right now, and Dry Baby will just block everything. It's great. It's really great. And Dry Baby will occasionally get pissed off, and then he'll shoot his effect, and he will hit Blue Baby. So yeah, I'm just standing here, and I'm taking no damage at all from tiers, because they're all hitting Dry Baby. Well, that one hit me, but it kind of curved around Dry Baby, so you can't necessarily blame him for that. So, yeah, I mean, I love Dry Baby. It's such a good item, and in my opinion, it's probably the best defensive familiar in the game, / orbital. I would say it's better than, like, Guardian Angel and all that. So, yeah, we unlocked Blood Penny for that win. Fairly solid win. Kind of an easy one, I'll admit it, but still a good run nonetheless. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Farewell.